Welcome to Guys, a podcast about guys. I am a piece. I'm a Mac, and my co-host is a PC, Chris James.
Oh, just an absolute catastrophe.
That was catastrophic.
I mean, that was a catastrophic
I had it all in
flub.
my fucking head.
That wasn't even a
had
significant flub.
Chris,
that was a catastrophic flub.
Chris, I made my name that to remember what I was going to do.
And you spelled it M-A-C-K.
No, I did that because it's funny, because that's what they used to call a pimp. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I'm a Mac daddy.
So wait, and I'm the PC. I use a PC and a Mac. Well, I use both of them.
I use a Mac. It's called an iPhone.
Two computers.
And he has 8 computers. He's got so many computers, Patrick.
Well, you bought one of them. The podcast bought one of them. It's for editing and stuff. Come on.
And from a podcast about lists, we have Patrick Doran. Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
Thank you for coming here and talking about Apple guys, which are... Now, you guys are going to think like, oh, these are tech guys, right? Like,
oh no, I think I know how freaky these Apple guys are.
And but do you know how stupid they are? Because that was the huge shock to me. The biggest shock to me is like, oh my God, these guys are really stupid.
Yeah.
in what way? Like, because I guess it started off like Apple or Mac started off as obviously like a super user friendly. It still kind of is, right? It's just a more like out of the box, anybody can use it, good capabilities. But I guess the people who are really into tech and really want, to be able to customize their machine and things like that, they're going to be obviously using a PC, and that's maybe why you have more like ignorance from these, they're less like techie. Is that
now? I have to tell you, I have this one friend that that has an Android, and it's the biggest phone you've ever seen in your life, and it folds in half.
That's sick.
Oh
no, it's not sick.
It's not the Razor one, is it? Like the Android Razor?
It when he folds it up, I don't know if it's the Razor or whatever. When he folds it up, it looks like a 3/4 of an iPad. In his hand. Like, it's so fucking big.
Is it now? I have a question. Is it? It couldn't be, but is it as big as your wallet that you bought?
Shut up. No. Yes, it is bigger than my wallet.
This guy bought a wallet and it looked like a PS3. It had like a bunch of like mechanical stuff on it. It was
that
crazy.
Was an error in wanting.
I gotta see this thing. Hold up.
Oh, it was really thick. It was a mistake. I didn't think it was a mistake at first, and then I showed it on the stream, and everybody was like, "Jesus Christ,
yeah,
that's a big fucking wallet." And then I threw it away in shame immediately. Like, I don't need this anymore, man. I pulled this because all I could think is like, I go to the grocery store. And I pull this out of my pocket, and the cashier's like, "Damn, what's with the big
is it
buddy?"
like the,
honestly,
like
you're
zip-up one, or
you're lucky if you pull it out of your pocket. This thing, I imagine once it gets in there, it's in there for a while.
Yeah, what are you wearing Jenkos? Like, how big is this?
Well,
he kind of does wear that kind
of style. It's like this thick, Patrick. I would say, which is a thick wallet, and because it's this thick, but it also has a space on it for an AirTag. Which is why I got it. So that makes a part of it like this thing.
Yeah, the bevel out. Yeah.
It's just a big dog. And it had like a button on it, pops the cards out. Now, it turns out that's not that great to have. It actually doesn't work the way you would like it to.
That's what I knew. I knew right away when I saw that was on there. That's when I knew it was a bad wallet, like 100%. No, I have a question about your friend's phone. Is it an old phone or it's a new phone?
It's new. He gets the new phone. He gets new phones more than I do. And I'm like, as soon as there's a new iPhone, I'm like, I should probably get that. My phone has 85% battery capacity.
Do you really do that?
I always want a new one. So nobody wants a new phone more than I do.
How often do you? I'll ask both of you guys. How often do you, like Brian? How often do you replace your phone? Like, you go the next one, or maybe two?
No,
maybe you
two
skip
models.
one?
Like, so I'll skip one model and then go to the next one. I basically, I'll look at what I still owe on my phone. And if it's under $500, I'm like, let's roll that over into a new phone.
Yeah. I see.
That's pretty much what I have. I think it's still here, but I had like the 12 Max, the 12 Pro Max.
Yeah.
For the longest time, and I was like, this thing, I'm good for this forever.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, because I will film like skate stuff, and sometimes I'll hit my phone, Like the board will like go out and hit the phone. I had no idea I had shattered the back screen because it was in the case. And then apparently I think I have it over here. Yeah, right here. I fucking, like, you see that bevel right there?
Oh my God. It is just destroyed.
I've never seen a more destroyed phone.
That's the battery popping out too.
Yeah.
You see that?
Wow.
And it was still working?
It worked until it didn't.
Yeah.
It was,
That's what happens.
The iPhone 12, that's what I had, the 12, until I just replaced it. And I think the 12 was like a super good
la-ti-da.
phone. Yeah, like I think it like notoriously lasted a little longer than the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, let's start
I
with,
had that for like 6 years.
let's start with Mac Rumors, which is a website that a forum, an active forum.
Oh, it's very active. I was on it recently trying to fucking fix this phone.
I don't think they might be I think almost like just reading this stuff, it's like I think I trust Reddit more than Mac Rumors in a way. You know, I don't trust Reddit very much. Well, I trusted Reddit when it came to going to get drugs in Mexico, but that was a mistake. This guy's pissed off. His name's Saboteur, and goes from, quote, think different to, quote, rethink nothing. It's time for Tim to go. That's Tim.
Because of the slogan?
Yeah.
Or is that like, that's not the actual slogan. He's just kind of saying that, like, that's his little, like, is he being a bit sassy there with that, or?
So the thing that has made them mad is, and listen, I don't know, I'm going to explain this right off the top, that they haven't invented a new thing in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like a new, when the iPhone, and if you'll remember correctly, if you'll remember this, they released the iPad and people were like, what the fuck is that? Like everybody goofed on them. They said it's just a bigger phone.
I mean, they were right, but then it turned out some people were like, oh, I actually want a really big phone. You know, like that's all it is, but it turns out there was a market for that, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm saying this guy I know that has a huge phone. He goes, we're like, get an iPhone so we can text like normal people. Mm-hmm. He's the only one with this huge phone. He's like, I need to be able to customize it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you customizing on your phone?
It's just Android. Yeah. It's just the font. That unreadable fucking, that unreadable like script font that every Android has.
Yeah.
I need to have that. Oh, I gotta have it.
Like I can't imagine, and we're gonna get yelled at so bad. I can't imagine what you need to customize on your phone to do what I do. You don't have to do anything because all I'm doing is posting and fucking texting and emailing. But so this guy goes keynote after keynote. They get less and less exciting. Apple no longer dares. I started using a Mac back in 1993. I loved it. But by 95, everyone was declaring Apple dead. Back then, Apple was run by financial managers with no vision, no creativity, and no interest in pushing boundaries. They focused solely on revenues and nearly killed the company before Jobs got back. I'm going to tell you right now, they're also focusing solely on revenues now. And were when Steve Jobs was there too. And that's like kind of what businesses focus on. Yeah. He thinks that the people at Apple are like like they would do it for free. Yeah. I'd be doing this for free if I didn't work here.
Yeah, I love inventing, man. I love inventing so much.
So this is really funny. This guy posts this long, boring post about Tim Cook not inventing anything anymore. And the answer that everybody gives them, the defenders of Apple, the true Apple guys are like, there ain't nothing to invent.
It's over.
We're out.
I mean, at some point it was bound to happen. I mean, it can't just go on forever, you know?
Yeah, well, they did just invent what's that? I guess it's already been invented, but the Vision Pro or whatever.
Oh. We'll read about that.
Yeah?
That thing, when you see God, the guy's using it. So I was watching a thing the other day about these weird freaks that invested in Bed Bath & Beyond and just got fucking destroyed. Like when it was closing.
Yeah. We got to buy low.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, they're coming back. I know they're coming back.
They were buying at like 11 cents.
Holy shit, man. It can't even really get any lower than that. Fuck, man. It's got to go up.
Well, and they were like, they thought some guy had bought Bath and Body Works. A guy did a pump and dump scheme, right? Like, so he goes on, he's like, you gotta buy Bath. It's a fucking surging company.
Which one was it? I mean, you said
Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm sorry. Okay. It's a fucking surging company. He's saying it's a surging company. And then at the height, when the stock price is up as high as it can go, he fucking sells it all. Mm-hmm. Like all of his stock. And they're like, he did that on purpose because he's bringing the price down so that he can then buy it and then raise it back up. So they spent all this time, like every time something bad would happen with Bed Bath & Beyond, they'd buy more. They'd be like, we got to buy more, man. This guy's going to buy this company. He's going to name it Teddy, and it's going to be fucking a whole new thing, and it's going to be
why is he going to name it Teddy?
I don't know why he's going to name it Teddy, because
the guy... Name?
No. He's going to name it Teddy. It's going to be all good. And then...
It's going to be all good. Listen, as soon as he gets the name Teddy going...
then it's changed.
Then we just start fucking... We need money counting machines at that point once he changes the name to Teddy.
Then Bed Bath & Beyond is like... Well, actually, then the CEO kills himself. And they're like, oh, that's fake. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are all like, that's not real. And they bought more. Yeah. And then they were like, they filed the thing that was like, your stock is worth nothing anymore. We're not honoring it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
And so at that point, they bought a little more?
Yeah. At that point, they were like, hold on. They were like, don't worry about it. He's going to buy it. He's going to turn it into Teddy and give us Teddy stock.
I'm so glad I never got into that.
Hold nothing. We will have Teddy stock.
Hold on to your stock. Hold on to your stock that nobody will pay even 1 cent for.
Yeah. And then finally, by the end of this thing. But they kept saying like, oh, this is... They're going to do this new thing, and it tricked them. And I think a lot of these guys have in their mind that like, these guys would never trick us. You know what I mean? And so in that documentary, they were talking about an NFT scam of some sort. They show the audience at this thing, and like 5 guys are wearing Apple Vision Pros in the audience at this thing. And they have like stickers on the front of them, like they're stylish stickers on the front. Oh my God, these people are so fucking stupid. I just can't. Because like I'll read... Later on, we will read you a guy who talks about what he does with the Apple Vision Pro, and it's the dumbest thing you've ever heard
Let's
in your life.
So everybody, because I don't know, I know it's like a VR headset kind of thing,
it's
right?
Not a VR headset.
But it's not VR. Like, so what is it exactly, Brian?
It is a computer that you wear on your face.
I see. So, but you can still see in front of you as well?
I think so.
I think it like tracks, or there's like a camera in it so that you can see... I only know, I think there's this one guy on Instagram, he's like a gambler, and he goes on to like Rollbit, and I think he wears the Vision Pro like outside, and then like he'll just be at the McDonald's line, he's like, all right, 1 McDouble, hold on, let's see if I can get it, and then he just gambles in front of the people. That's the only good use of the Vision Pro I've ever seen.
Here it is.
Guy gambling, and then like he loses like $2,000 in front of them.
Let's do this first, actually. I think you guys will love this. This is from the Apple Vision Pro forum of Mac Rumors. How y'all watching things with your families?
Sitting in the living room with the Vision Pro on. No one else can see. No one else can see with you.
Yeah, because like tomorrow, when I get home from work, I want to watch the new season of Silo with my wife, but I don't want to watch it on our crappy TV. I was thinking about sitting there with my AVP on and just trying to sync the time on the TV app with exactly what it is on the TV and press play, and hopefully it'll be playing at the same time. Maybe this is stupid, but I just...
Yes, it is.
I can't think of any... So the idea is my wife and I are going to sync up an episode of Silo. I'm going to sit next to her with the Apple Vision Pro on, and she's going to watch the crappy TV.
Yeah, she doesn't... Yeah, I'm like... I don't. So in the Vision Pro, I guess you can watch it on like some crazy. Like, isn't that VR then? If it's like I don't like how.
Well, it is VR, but Apple marketed it like they marketed it different.
Like a wearable computer. Yeah,
a wearable. I see. Which all VR. That is what VR is. Like you can pull up a browser and stuff on all the VR headsets.
Chris,
right?
they're saying like you can like go like this and type in the air and stuff. Like you're going to be able to like type in the air and do all kinds.
That's okay. Hang on a second. That sounds cool. Being out in public typing in the air.
Listen, I'm fine with it if you don't have to wear a big stupid fucking thing on your head.
Not honestly. I'm not that. I mean, I think. Imagine the people, even if it was just little, like whatever contact lenses that you were wearing, and people just walking around the streets like, doing this would look so stupid. Just typing midair, He goes, maybe this is stupid, but I just got my AVP and I want it on my head, damn it. LOL, what do you do? Is there a feature I don't know about where it'll just sync automatically between devices? So he's desperate to use this thing. Because he bought it and it's expensive.
Yeah, he's got to use it every single day.
His wife get his money back. His wife was like, what does it do? And he was like, fucking everything.
Yeah. What does it do? Oh my God.
Does it have an HDMI out? Because I'm imagining that, like, just him sitting on the couch with a big fucking wire going to the TV.
Yeah. Sync it up. You have to sync it up with an HDMI.
Yeah. You can see what he's seeing, but then it also, like, the HDMI is there. So anytime he moves his head, the show is, like, gone.
Actually,
you want popcorn? Oh, okay.
Actually, if the Apple Vision Pro had an HDMI out, maybe you put it on the front of it, down in the bottom, you know, and you could run that to the TV, then other people can see what you're seeing on your Apple Vision.
Yeah, that's what Patrick's saying. Yeah, that all of a sudden it goes on the TV and you're watching the movie, but they're also able to see the movie. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. Then I mean, they'll see it in severely degraded quality. Obviously,
I love this.
Plus the motion. I mean, the motion detection. It's gonna if you move your head, the screen's gonna move with you.
Yeah, when you cough, it's just gonna shake.
This guy goes, I love this guy too. Demoing to family members today was a huge hit. A guy that says he's demoing electronics for his family members is psychotic. He's crazy. None of them had any clue what the Vision can do, and we're all impressed. They want to buy one now. Apple obviously isn't marketing the device well. None of them had a clue that it could create a virtual movie theater.
So it's every single VR, and that's like one of the first things in VR. Like one of the original VR things. I stopped. I didn't really like it that much, but that was one of the first things you could do was have a virtual movie theater.
It's nice, isn't it?
I mean, it wasn't really that great. I honestly preferred watching it on my television.
All of them are like, I don't get why people don't know what this is good for. You can make a virtual movie theater.
I mean, I'm sure it's better now. I'm sure like on the Apple Vision it's better, and it probably is like a little bit of it's probably pretty cool like for the first couple of times you do it. But like, is there also a chance that your family is just kind of being polite to you or whatever when you're when you're taking a big making a big to do about demoing this thing to them that clearly means a lot to you,
I'm looking up the price because I think it's super expensive too. Yeah, it's
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Apple does not. They're not about.
It is $3,000 to $6,000.
Oh my God!
Oh, so you can get different. There's different levels, obviously.
There's the base level model and everything.
The base level is $3,300.
Oh,
so that's for your broke asses. That's for your broke asses.
And the top pro model is $3,499. Oh no, $5,999.
So $6,000.
Yeah. They have some. They have some
American
used ones.
6,000 American. So for me to buy it would cost like $10,000. That's probably what it is in Canada.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good, man. Because then you're bringing it into your house. You're like, you bring this thing in your house. You bring it to your family members. They're like goofing on you because you wasted money. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like this guy wasted. They were like, he wasted his money on this stupid Apple thing to put on his head. And he's like, oh, let me demo this to you.
Let me show you my virtual movie theater.
And they're like, is that? And then they're like, oh, yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah, it's true. Because he said they don't know the capabilities, meaning that like they were kind of saying like, it doesn't seem that good to get that. It seems like you wasted your money. You really overpaid for that. I think this is a single guy kind of thing, right? Like this is the type of thing that you would have if you're like a single bachelor and you have $10,000 or $6,000 laying around, then this would be a good thing because anybody with I don't think it's good if you have a family.
I wouldn't buy one. I would hold off on any headsets that are $6,000.
I guess it depends. If you have a family, but you're like really don't like spending time with them or whatever, then I would say it's a good purchase.
Close yourself off in your virtual movie theater.
Honestly, listen, I know it looked stupid, but I'm going to be honest. Google Glass was a better design.
Yeah.
Is that just like the glasses that have the little thing on them? Or whatever?
It was a little glass right there.
But it had not as much capability, obviously, right?
Probably
in order to
not.
house that, they probably need a little bit of space. Although, I don't know, there's an awful lot in your dang phone these days. As far as I'm concerned, it's a computer in itself, and that's why zombies can't take their head out of their damn phone. Have you noticed that, by the way, Patrick? Have you been outside? You live in, I live
in New York. I see it every day.
That's actually crazy to think that it's like we should have mentioned it off the top that you actually live in the big one of Big Apple, and we didn't even mention it.
Well, we'll go back to this guy at the beginning.
In Brian's defense, he was absolutely destroying the intro, so he didn't have...
That's fair. Thank you. Okay, so
it was a great intro.
Back to the beginning where our guy is saying Apple hasn't invented anything. This guy replies, he goes, Apple's doing what Steve Jobs intended it to do after he died, surviving in a world of mature technology. Until there are tech breakthroughs that push the boundaries of known physics or open some new frontier, there are no more bold company because there's nothing left to be bold about. The frontier of technology has been conquered, occupied, and paved over with a parking lot. So yes, this guy said, well, they've hit the top of technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I guess that won't ever happen, really, right? That'll just, that's kind of the whole thing behind technology is, I don't know. I think we'll cease to exist maybe, and then it will stop, but I think it will continue to evolve, right? Unfortunately, it's evolving in a really horrible way right now, in my opinion.
No, it's not evolved. I will say this, because I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
AI, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's not an evolution, though. That is still we got all these computers.
It's just Google.
It is. No, I guess it's true. You're right. It's not a real, genuine evolution, but it feels like, I don't know, it's like, it feels like it's...
Isn't that a big feature on the new iPhone, too? Like the iPhone 16, it's like, we have Apple intelligence in this. We have our own AI.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it, too.
They do not like that. I'll read you a Reddit thread here where he goes, it's just the Reddit thread title is Apple, quote, intelligence.
Oh,
unquote.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Get them.
Today I ordered something from Joann's Fabrics, and was a little while later I checked my emails, and there was one that said it was ready to be picked up. Upon arriving at the store, not only was it not ready to be picked up, they also didn't even have the item in stock. Turned out the thing just said it was ready to be picked up and was in the summarized preview of the email, and the actual email it said to look it up for a second email when it'll be ready to pick up. I turned AI off immediately. By the way, this is supposed to be more of a cheeky thing. They said, okay, so Joann Fabrics, that was an edit, by the way, where it says it's supposed to be more of a cheeky thing. I thought it was funny.
Oh, I see, because people are coming in saying, fucking kill the robots, down with the robots and shit. And then he's just like, oh, no, I was just being cheeky, mate. This guy's probably British as well, by the way.
Well, and he also is saying that, they ordered something and they read the summary and the summary said it was done. But none of these, that's the one thing, is none of these the AI summaries are the worst things in the world. They're just so bad.
The Google, we that's where we get all our answers from on the guys' podcast. We ask Google AI and we do not do any further reading.
This guy goes, the quote, new Siri is half-baked too. I typed to Siri to set a reminder to do a task at 4 p.m. It made a reminder with no time set and no alarm. So 4 p.m. came and went without me doing the thing I knew I would forget to do.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, I think you have to set that. Is AI supposed to... I know when I set it, it depends on the settings, I guess, but I have to say that I want an alarm or something when I do a reminder.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 4. It just did it.
That's true.
My fucking phone just did it.
Mine. I hate like one of the two things I hate. One is Find My, because it never finds it. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I mean, sometimes it does. I have the green headphones that sometimes it won't find, but I think that's because they're fake.
Yeah, because
AirPods.
Those are the ones that you got like bamboozled into buying.
I didn't get bamboozled. I bought them because I wanted them.
But that's what bamboozled. That's what bamboozled people say.
AirPods?
Yeah, they're fake. But what?
They're not fake. They're painted.
They're 100% fake. They're 100% fake. That's why they won't get picked up by the Find My iPhone thing. But why did you buy them, Brian? And how much were they?
I was at a hotel in Los Angeles by myself, and I was scrolling through Google, and then I got an ad for this company that paints AirPods, and I was like, I'll take them, and I bought some.
And what was the reason you bought that color?
Well, I'm a big typo negative fan, so I got the green and black. Yeah.
Yeah. Then how much did you pay for them?
$3.95.
$3.95 for some guys to paint some fake like $25 AirPod.
This guy goes, "What the purpose of a summary is to give you a preview of what's in an email. It's not a substitute for actually reading the email." So
True.
They are defending Apple Intelligence. These guys hate it. Most of them hate it. But then there are guys that are like, well, wait a minute.
I mean, listen, they're not defending it there as much as saying like, hey, it's shitty, but you also should read the email, not just the summary of the email. Yeah.
Well, that's two things, right? Like saying set an alarm for 4:00. I don't trust Siri to set alarms and stuff. For me.
I don't use Siri at all.
No,
I don't use Siri at all. I you know what? I got it in me still at this age to get in there and set my alarm by hand. I still got, my dog barking real loud. Yeah, I can still get in there and do it. So I never been a Siri guy ever.
I've been using it in the kitchen. Like if I have like raw chicken on my hands, I use it, and it never works.
It never
works at all. I'll like ask it to play like a specific song, and then it'll play like something just so insane that I'm like, all right, this. I have screamed. I've been screaming at it. I've been screaming at my phone. So I changed it to a male voice, so I don't feel bad.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. That's nice.
I'm like
the Irish male now.
Oh, even better. Irish male.
Oh, you can get mad at Irish guys all day.
It's so easy to get mad at an Irish male. It really is.
I do. I'll ask Siri to do something. It'll say, hold on. And then I'll be like, oh, for fucking goddamn it. Like just cursing. And they're like, I can't help you with that. It's like, that's what I need you for. Because I hate that you have to say, hey, Siri, play this song by this guy. Shut up, Siri.
Sorry, he was doing that just so his Siri didn't go off, everyone. He wasn't part of that.
It did go off.
It did go. We couldn't hear it. We couldn't hear it, though. Your mic's
This guy asked, what's the most significant issue you hope the Siri overhaul will address? So they're overhauling Siri, everybody.
That's good to hear. Hey, that's good news because it sounds like, I don't use it, but you guys say it sucks shit.
This guy goes, I can't look that up for you while you are driving. He wants him to get rid of that.
Oh, so he wants to. It's like that fucking Aziz joke where it's like he just wants to look up if Patrick Swayze was in Willow.
Yeah, he goes, why not? You're dictating to me. I'm not reading or watching a video.
Yeah.
And then a guy gets some response and goes, yes. Well, it would be cool to have a back and forth with Siri about questions you come up with while driving. So this guy wants to have a conversation with Siri.
He wants to have a friend. He wants to have a friend. And this is a real sad thing AI related too is the AI friends and stuff. Like this guy he could get a friend now like that if he wanted. Like someone that will just have conversations with him and give him advice and stuff.
They have those on Instagram now. They have like the chat bots.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a chat bot and then it says like I think one of them is like a bee.
You can be friends with a bee?
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's good. Listen, I'm not a fan of AI, but I'm pretty interested in becoming friends with a bee.
Hey, it's all on Meta.
I really enjoyed and I could make this happen. And I could make it be the Jerry Seinfeld Bee from Bee movie probably to be my friend.
It's true.
What's
my
he up
daughter
to?
loves that movie.
What's Jerry up to these days? After Seinfeld,
Probably being good. This guy goes, that's one of the biggest things I miss about Android. I would ask it random questions all the time while driving or stuck in traffic. So this is a use case that I didn't think existed. This is guys having a conversation with Siri, not with a person. Like back when my wife worked, Chris is gonna get all on my ass about this. Back when my wife worked and had like a 45-minute drive to and from work, she would call me and keep me on the phone, and it would drive me fucking crazy. So,
what were you doing?
Smoking weed.
And
hanging around.
Were you working?
No.
So she was driving a long distance to go earn money for you to buy the weed you were smoking, and you're like, God, leave me alone, lady.
I'm busy.
Busy smoking weed, hang out with the kid. You know what I mean?
Like, she's driving to work at what time?
Well, not in the morning, in the afternoon when she's driving home at like 4.
Driving home, I see. And you were smoking weed and hanging out with your daughter.
It's not rare.
Yeah, I know. But how old was Gwen?
I just whenever I was a stay-at-home dad from when she was like 4 to when she graduated. Actually,
no judgments, but I have said before. Obviously, I have a young child, and I've said that I tend to, if I'm the primary caregiver, like if I'm the only one looking after him, then I tend to go sober, fully sober in those situations. But yeah, if I'm out with Ariel and Charlie, and Ariel's there, then I will sometimes.
It's fun to play with them. This guy goes, same. I asked any question that came to my mind, and it answered them 9 out of 10 times. Siri feels almost primitive in comparison. So what I'm learning is maybe Android guys just like talking on their phone. That's why they have Android.
They want to be Tony Stark. They want a Jarvis.
Yeah, they want
a Jarvis so bad. They want to be like, Jarvis, pull up best like CKY clips.
Oh, hell
while
yeah.
I'm driving. Pull up Brandon DiCamillo Chinese freestyle.
Oh, legendary clip from I think that was from
doing this with the screen and everything.
I don't know. It feels like that was by the way, that sketch was legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Before I understood, that that kind of thing wasn't. I was a kid and saw that. It was CKY2K.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I showed my mom that. I was like 11 years old. I was like, check this out.
How did she react to it? Did she like it?
Did not. I think she did, probably did like it, but, did not want to tell me, Because it's like, why my 11-year-old should not be watching this.
Why are you watching this? Yeah, I used to get that a lot. When I was
I would show them Tim and Eric and stuff, and they're huge Tim and Eric fans now.
Yeah.
But they had to be like, dude, stop. Do not do that.
My mom would have been like, you're fucking get out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? They don't like anything, though, except for sitting in a hot tub in the basement.
Yeah, they got a sick basement hot tub. That
unfinished basement hot tub.
It's unfinished.
That sounds incredible.
The basement is unfinished. The hot tub is completely finished.
It comes pre-built.
It's an inflatable one, I think.
It's an inflatable one, and it's sitting. It's an inflatable one, and it's sitting on green turf.
That's awesome.
Like a green turf rug, but then
wow,
it sucks because I've never been in it. I'm not getting in that fucking thing.
Well, now I would. I definitely wouldn't get in it now because it sort of was a scene of a pretty heinous sort of thing.
Pretty weird thing happened in it. You know?
Somebody stayed in there too long.
Very long. long. The number you hear when you hear how long, and then they had to go to the hospital for a while.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. Not like a crazy amount of.
They fall asleep in the tub?
No.
They were in there. They could have gone out at any time.
Yeah.
They wouldn't get out.
God.
They didn't.
That was the thing. So they have this rug, but the rug doesn't go all the way to the stairs.
Oh.
So, like, you still are on a concrete floor in a basement going up the wooden stairs.
Well, yeah, you got to bring your, like, aqua socks or whatever.
You said it's turf?
Your Crocs or
It
whatever.
is. It's like on a big square of turf. It sits
like
there.
football field turf.
Yeah. And then there's a TV. There's a TV on
everything you're saying makes it sound better.
Yeah.
It's not.
How big is the TV? How big is the TV?
Small. It's an old TV that they have.
Is it CRT?
No, it is just past CRT.
Oh, okay. So it's like an 06, what are projector screens? You remember those? Like the big flat screens with the
big Mitsubishi.
Yeah, you couldn't fucking see shit on those if like it was daytime.
Oh yeah, if there was a little bit of sunlight, then you just had to like cancel your viewing.
That was the worst.
I can't watch Harry Potter.
That was the worst because my cable guy time coincided with the largest, heaviest TV.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. I never thought of your era as a cable guy. You really were dealing with some absolute units.
Yeah. That's why I said those Mitsubishi TVs. They're like they're on wheels.
Yeah. They had to be.
But these motherfuckers, everything they plugged in with the smallest cord possible. So you try to pull the TV out, and it's like, wait a minute. I need
the cable box is falling down on you.
Yes.
Imagine dealing with that. Imagine dealing with that, and you're also on so many pills.
That's true. I did, but I did a good job. I showed up early most of the time.
Drove on top of a client's Corvette with a van.
Well, he wasn't a client. He was just a guy. The client was his across the street neighbor.
Oh, I see. So it was just a neighbor. It was a completely innocent person who had nothing to do with it.
He tried to kick my ass. He said he was going to kick my ass. I had to lock myself in the van.
But after you did that...
Not what an innocent man does.
That's what any normal man does. If somebody drives on top of their prized cherry red Corvette, man.
Green.
It was a green Corvette. All right, that's a weird color. Wait,
it was
like
dark
ugly
green too, Patrick.
Yeah, like
it was
lime?
such an ugly, not lime, like almost a primer green. And when I ran it over, I've said this before. When I pulled the car off, he's like, "That's all original parts." And I was like, "Come on, dude!" Because it was under a thing, and he wouldn't take the thing off when my manager came. I was on the probation. I had only been working there for 2 weeks when that happened. It was crazy.
Sorry to and I apologize to the listeners who know this stuff, but just to clarify, the reason Bryan wasn't fired is because his boss was also on a lot of pills.
Yeah. I mean, my bosses love me. That was the thing. It's like, most jobs I have. In the end, the boss hates me and wants me dead, obviously.
For the honeymoon, the first 3 weeks?
There's a honeymoon period with all of them where they're like, "Hey, I like this guy. I want to hang out with this guy."
Every restaurant job I've ever had.
Yes.
Once they realize that I'm on my phone at the fucking register the whole time.
yes. You get the job and you're like,
this is easy. I don't have to do shit.
Brian work ethic bombed all of his jobs. Where in the beginning they're like, "Oh, look at this guy. It's incredible." And then he's the worst. He's the worst employee that I've ever heard of. He really is. He recommended a guy to work at one of his jobs. And the guy got fired for jacking off at his desk.
By the way, that wasn't my fault. That was his. So I don't know what you want me to do.
That is his fault.
You continued working there afterwards.
What was I supposed to do?
I know, but everybody knew that you were the one who recommended.
It doesn't matter. You can't be held responsible for the people that you recommend, especially if they've been there for like 6 months.
Brian was friends with them and like hung out with them afterwards.
Okay, that part was forced. I didn't ever like them. I was never friends with them. I said that.
All right, I apologize.
He did an Italian accent all the way to work every day, and it was hell. This guy says, this comes up. He says, the 2 iPads question. This is the 2 iPads.
Oh, the trolley problem.
The famous 2 iPads question.
I, like many Apple fans, have a soft spot in my heart for the iPad mini. However, I also want something practical that I can use as a temporary laptop replacement if my MacBook needs repaired. This guy has $15,000 worth of stuff.
He's got every level. Like, he's just like, is there something between the Mini and the iPhone Plus that's just a tiny bit smaller? Like, the iPad Mini is, and people say again, like, oh no, I love this and it's great and fair enough. But to me, that one is crazy because it's just a little bit bigger than like the iPhone Plus, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it has the same capabilities as that without a phone. Is that right?
I think so.
And
yeah.
He needs something between that and the iPad that's too big, you know?
Yeah, well, is that what he's actually saying?
Yeah, but for the cost of it, I could easily get a regular A16 iPad on sale for open box and a 6th or more likely use 5th generation Mini. So he's trying to buy a Mini and...
He wants both.
Yeah, he wants
saying
3.
That, he's like, obviously, I got a soft spot for the Mini. You know, the Mini's the go. We love the Mini, but it's like, you ever think about what if we got a Mini, but it was a little bit bigger? You know, like that's the idea that I kind of have.
I was wondering if they have an iPad Medium. Did they ever make that?
Did they ever consider? Yeah, we have an iPad in the house. I don't use it. Ariel has it.
We got one and no one uses it.
Yeah, ours doesn't get used that much anymore. To be honest,
they'll give it to the kid in a couple years.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that's not.
It'll
the type
keep
of
them quiet.
It's not the
you know
type
what I
of parenting I'm going to do, Brian.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, at the table at the restaurant.
Yeah.
The Mini would be great for watching content and white noise when I sleep. And I can use the iPad for everything else. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but do I really need a full-blown Air M3? Do I really need Apple Intelligence?
This is an iPad Adult.
You can get a white noise machine. I know for the baby, we have one, and it's like it definitely costs less than an iPad.
Mini. Really?
An iPad Mini that's just watching YouTube on before you go to bed.
And if that's
Patrick, that's the 2 things he needs it for.
Yeah. Can't you just use your phone for that? What kind of? Obviously, you have an iPhone, right? Like I can't imagine this guy doesn't have an iPhone. So
I like to imagine he has no phone at all, but he just has like 15 iPads.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys have 2 phones or 3 phones to do things.
God.
Like to do different things with. We'll look into some of them later. But like some guys are like, well, the old iPhone fits in a plastic baggie. So I can
What do you need that for?
for wet stuff.
For wet stuff.
Aren't they like waterproof now? Like isn't the 15
No,
like
these guys are like
waterproof?
going scuba diving with their phones.
I guess they got scuba money if they can buy all these fucking phones.
Yeah, they got scuba money.
A guy replies and goes, for me, I don't need an Air M3, but I also don't need 2 iPads, 6 and Mini.
What's an Air M3? What's an Air M3?
I think that is a computer, right? They're M3
MacBook Air.
chip.
That's a MacBook Air. Yeah, that's a MacBook Air, and that's the chip, right? Yeah.
I'll bet this guy also has the other big MacBook too. Like it's not just MacBook Air. He has another bigger one.
Probably has an iMac.
Desktop.
He's got to have a desktop as well.
Yes.
He might have the Mac Pro, or like I have the Mac Studio, which is very, very good that I'm on right now. But he probably has the Mac Pro. It's like $8,000 or $10,000. And it's just like so outrageous.
Is that the little cube?
Yeah, the cube. It looks the same as the Studio that I have. It's just a little cube. It's nice. It's like, but and then they have their, I'm not using the display, but that's where they get you. It's like, this is a few like the Studio is like a few $1,000s, like $3,000 or something, and the display that they have for it, the special display, is $3,000.
Oh my god!
And I was like, fuck that. I did some research and got like a Dell,
got a monitor.
Yeah, a different monitor. Right?
Yeah, about a monitor. It was nice. Guy goes, for me, I don't need an Air M3, but I also don't need 2 iPad 6 and Mini. Apple Intelligence is unpolished product, so no need to choose iPad for the sake of Apple Intelligence. What software are you using for MacBook replacement? Now he tells us what he's also going to use it for. I mean to pay bills and stuff like that. Don't like doing that on my phone.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like you got to pay your bill, like your credit card bill from all the iPads. Like this guy's constantly paying iPad bills. So before you start saying like, oh, he needs an entire iPad just to pay his bills, like, yeah, he's got a lot of bills.
Yeah. He definitely has to pay his computer bill.
Yeah, he's got, and then he's got he's got different AirPods, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I have AirPods. I have a lot of Apple stuff. I mean, I am an Apple guy, definitely. I recently went back to PC when I like for editing and stuff like that and for streaming like 5 or 6 years ago, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of an idiot because I've been an Apple guy for a while.
No, that's not. It's not. I have an Apple phone.
Yeah.
iPhone is different, I think.
Yeah,
I think
and I
that's
have an
really
iPad.
standard. I think that's really standard to have an
Oh,
iPhone.
believe me, it's not. I mean, enough group chats that are just completely ruined.
By
Like
the
that-
but
The one
the
guy
green
with the
button.
you're
big
just
phone.
talking about one guy though with his big phone. Like you just what's his name?
So big, dude. He's a friend of mine. His
He's
name's
a
Adam.
he's a current friend, so we don't
Current
call
friend.
him.
He's
We don't
not
call
a
him by
weird guy.
name. We don't call him by
He's
name.
not one of my. I bet you money. Every one of the guys I hung out with growing up are using an Android phone. There's no possible way any of those guys have an iPhone. They probably think iPhone's gay.
Yeah, still you think they're still about that?
Yes.
Like you don't think Porno Sean has evolved his views at all on homosexuality?
We know Porno Sean hasn't because he was in the newspaper.
Oh. but what?
His son wanted to carry a Blue Lives Matter
Oh,
flag onto the football field.
Oh, yeah.
when-
That's
Oh
right.
wow.
That's
and
right.
they said no. And then he was in the newspaper like, my son should be allowed to. That's an American flag. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, was it the Timu American flag that like it's like the page wipe and then you see the Blue Lives flag like underneath? Do you know what I'm talking about?
yes, it would be nice if he had a sneaky one like there was like a regular American flag with Velcro.
Yeah.
No,
and
this
you
was
could
just an
unvelcro.
actual.
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
was an
yeah.
actual Blue Lives Matter flag, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the thin blue line or whatever one.
Yeah,
right?
and
yeah.
so I don't think his views have evolved at all since.
But those are different issues.
Yeah, I mean
crazy, man.
you can be a gay police officer.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't want to say that Porno Sean is. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Let's
we
hear
should.
Porno Sean out.
Hey, let's go talk to Porno Sean. And
You
fucking
know I
find
want to
out
talk
what
to
he
Porno
thinks.
Sean.
I
You
know
won't
you
let
wanna
me.
talk to
You
Porno
won't let me
I
talk to
gotta
Porno
talk to this
Sean.
guy.
I want to
I
talk
don't know
to
how
him.
to get a hold of him
Oh,
anymore.
come on. We know his LinkedIn. It would be easy
Oh,
to
that's
get a
true.
hold
I
of
do
him.
know his LinkedIn. This guy goes, the last 40 years, 1980 to 2020, have been a technological ecstasy. Every year, new inventions just made our worlds better and better. The last 5 years, by and large, most, if not all of our problems have largely been solved.
Yep.
When I was a kid, this is an insane paragraph. When I was a kid, I could have invented FaceTime. I saw it on Star Trek. I could also have come up with tens of other problems that were looking for solutions. Now, not so much. They've all been solved.
Why didn't you? Just a question for you, just out the gate here. Why didn't you invent FaceTime? It
Well,
seemed,
why didn't-
seemed like that's a cash cow.
Why
I
didn't
know.
Yeah, you could have told an adult, hey, I came up with FaceTime.
Hey,
I've
I
got
got
an
this
idea.
idea.
2 phones talking with a video.
Oh, but that's true, I guess. It's like, that's different than inventing, I guess,
Yeah,
right? Like,
he's-
because I have a lot of inventions that if that's the case, if that's what we're saying.
You
like,
know
where
I got
it's-
inventions.
Like, it's just an idea. It's like actually figuring out the science behind it, or the requirements. That's the invention.
I have that $1 billion idea of Chuck E. Cheese for adults.
Dave
So,
and Buster's?
It's Dave and Buster.
No, it's not. It's a completely different thing. Because there's going to be animatronics at my place.
Oh.
And they're
I
going to
see.
be like
So
the
it's-
Beatles.
So it's gonna be. It's just to be clear, it's gonna be Dave and Buster's, but then you're taking the animatronics part of Chuck E. Cheese and bringing it in there. And
But
you're
I'm
making
going
it
to
the
make
Be-
them like Led Zeppelin. You know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
idea.
Oh, that. So you're gearing this towards a specific type of white man,
Yeah.
like an old guy, like
Well,
Michael Nolan.
we could have other bands. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
these guys would pay. We know these guys would pay a ton of money to stand in a room while an
Yeah.
animatronic plays
Hell,
a Led
I
Zeppelin
would.
song. Yeah,
I wanna
I
see
would
it.
too.
And then you have sort of nostalgic games from like their era as well,
Yeah.
right? Like you're hitting all the baby boomers and
Pong.
the stuff. You got a big pong, like giant pong or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually.
it's a genius. It's $1 billion idea.
But I don't know. Do they
like,
go
the
out
thing
and
is,
spend money in that way? Those guys don't. Wouldn't they just
They would
rather
this
go to
place.
a bar top and just kind of?
Well, there's going to be beer there too, and like
Oh, okay.
with the
I'm listening.
animatronics, you're able to reskin them with a different band. You get what I'm saying?
You can skin the. Oh, I see. You can put them. You can put them. I see. So they're just like, yeah, a 4-piece or whatever. You have 6 of them, so then you can go up to a 6-piece band or whatever. You
you can unzip them and be like, oh, it's going to be Rush this month.
Oh, I like that as a Canadian. Thanks for the Canadian respect.
This guy goes, Apple Silicon has been the most innovative hardware advancement in computing in my lifetime. We've barely started to scratch their potential. I read surface because he would say we barely started to scratch the surface, but he didn't say the surface. He said scratch their potential.
And inventing a new phrase.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to say Surface because that's Microsoft.
Oh,
that's fair.
True.
That's probably true.
He typed it out and then deleted it and sat there like,
I'm not saying Surface. That's their thing.
Yeah, honestly, you will get skewered in the comments if you say Surface. He's just like hitting himself in the head.
This guy thinks Tim Apple should fix Siri. He goes, I just wish he would fix Siri. My products, once excellent, are now merely very good.
Oh,
I hate Alexa too.
That's not bad.
I'm not complaining about very good.
Yeah, very good. If the things go from like excellent to very good, I'm like, it's when they hit the like good to like fair. When they get to fair,
fair.
From excellent, then I'm like, this is a problem. Yeah,
because I hate Alexa too, but tend to get better results. For the first time in decades, I'm feeling a little deflated about my Apple ecosystem. I want a new style phone, a working voice assistant, and the ability to use my products without constantly needing to update, reset, repair, and quote, hope Find My will do what it says it will do when I lose my keys. Just a rant. Feel free to ignore. Diehard Apple lover that's struggling to keep the spark alive.
Okay.
Aww.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the rant thing. You'd know, Patrick, Oh, and there's recently an injunction that was actually lifted, so I'm actually able to talk about this. I used to do stand up as well. Well, the court says that I am, Brian, and you do stand up as well, right, in New York City. So you've probably gone on a couple of rants.
Trust me, I have.
Oh, so you should try it if you. This is what we
try and incorporate this rant. Into
we learned from Dennis Leary that what you want to do at the end of your rant is you say okay. And then that will hit so hard on stage. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Doesn't he flick the cigarette too?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't light it, and he doesn't smoke the cigarette. Because I was a smoker, a former smoker.
Yeah.
He used to do. It used to drive me. I would watch him, and he'd go.
Yeah.
And it's like Andrew Dice Clay didn't smoke his cigarette the right way, but he looked so cool doing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it was the leather jacket doing a lot of the work.
Yeah. He's performing.
Well, he just looks.
Here.
Dennis Leary just kind of.
He doesn't look
like a
cool
lizard.
Yeah.
Yes. And
kind of looks like a cartoon, like salamander or some shit.
I love his books. Have you ever looked at his books? He's got a book of He's got 2 books of tweets.
Yeah.
One of them's called Why We Suck, and one of them's called Why We Don't Suck.
Oh, and that's kind of nice. At first I was like, "Come on, Dennis," but then it's like, okay, you're giving us both sides.
One of them is tweets about why America's good, and the other one is tweets about why America's bad. It's not like actually a book.
It's such a classic old guy.
Oh, 2 books, dude. This guy goes, I guess the question becomes, what problems have you got that you're keen for someone to invent a new product for? All my hobbies, pastimes, social interactions are enhanced by tech already. I simply can't imagine needing a new exciting thing to solve a problem I don't really have. This guy is living the best life of anybody we've ever seen. Like, he is just like, everything's fixed. There's nothing bad going on, you know?
Well, yeah.
I've never picked up a newspaper.
Yes. I've never heard a guy say everything in my life. I would love to be that happy. There's 2 guys I would like to be. Well, I wouldn't like to be the second one. But the guy that drives the Cybertruck and doesn't care that everybody hates him. I would love that mindset of like.
I think that's I don't think that's
I know
good.
it is.
Yeah.
But I
think
would
that's
love
good.
it.
That's kind of like, hey, I like want to be thought of as evil or whatever, be hated by people.
Yeah, but it's nice to not be self-conscious all the time.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's the way I think of it. Like, I wish I was a fucking idiot, man.
Yeah, I wish I was stupid as hell.
Yeah,
I saw the best Cybertruck in Park Slope the other day, where it had 4 of the "I bought this before Elon went crazy" stickers on it. And it's like, no.
Well, Patrick, it still makes you look like a rube. It's like, you might as well just drive it without that.
No, I know.
Yeah, you look like you got
having
fooled.
Having four of them on each door. It was each door of the thing. It was like
That's
two on one side, two on the other. It was like, what? That came out last year when he was chilling with Trump.
And
what are you talking about?
It's an ugly car that now you're putting stickers all over it too,
right?
Which makes it even ugly. It's like
imagine trying to get those stickers off.
Yeah,
there's a guy in my neighborhood who had a Cybertruck. I saw it down by the store, and he had his Instagram on the thing, and it was like a really obnoxious Instagram ad that I won't say it, but I did.
Yeah, no free clout.
It was hard. It was hard not to go and cyberbully him online. I was like, that's not appropriate to do, but I was thought about doing it. And I was like, it's really not a good move. It's so hated that it's like you're putting your ad. People are gonna come and send you mean messages and stuff.
Especially driving a Cybertruck. There's nobody saying nice things to guys that drive Cybertruck.
Oh,
nobody.
No, absolutely not.
No. It's so few people. It's crazy. The Musk people, the ones that bought it because they love it. There's so few of them now, but everybody hates them. But they're the most. They stick out more than anybody out there. They're out there you can spot one from a mile away because they're driving that big stupid truck.
It's meant to stick out like a sore thumb. It doesn't look like any other car, by design. So just everything about it, there's no hiding it at all. It's just obnoxiously big, and I can't imagine the type of rich dipshit that would actually.
Let's take a look at this iPhone SE from 2016. Yes, I like small phone devices. He goes, I'm not ashamed to say it. My OG SE even fits inside a tiny snack pack Ziploc bag for protection. He's not ashamed, by the way.
Why? Why does he need it in a Ziploc bag?
For going into the water, but that doesn't protect it from the water. I don't know.
No way.
It doesn't.
I guess he just likes the way it fits in there. It's kind of cute and cool. Maybe he doesn't even put it in there. He just wanted to show you how cute and small it is.
I guess that makes the most sense.
Listen, I always think about this with the iPhone. The cases are ugly. And you shouldn't have to have one because the phone does look kind of sleek without the case. But I carried mine without a case for 2 years, and it was just it just was fucked up all the time. I was constantly. I cracked the screen a bunch of times, and then I did 2 screen because I was so broke, and I needed a screen repair. So I found the cheapest one, and one of them was a guy that lived with his grandparents, and you just went to his house, and he would leave you in the room with his grandparents, and he would go into the basement, and he would fix the phone, and he would come back up and give it to you, and you could leave. And I didn't like that at all.
But it was were the grandparents nice? Did you talk to them?
Yeah. Well, they're grandparents. It was $30 cheaper, though. And then the other one, I pulled up to one of the dorms at Ohio State, and a guy came out, and he grabbed my phone. He took it inside. He fixed it, brought it back out of his dorm. It's a good hustle. This guy goes, hard to watch the Reacher series on that screen or a movie.
Oh, hang on a second. Got my ears perked up. We're big Reacher heads. We did a whole series, called Reacher Roundtable, where we talked about the show Reacher, and I'm a huge fan of Jack Reacher specifically.
And how are you supposed to watch Reacher on that small phone? That fits
you
in
can't.
A snack bag?
It's honestly ridiculous because it's you have to be watching that on a bigger screen to appreciate the fight sequences and his sheer force, brute force.
You are a big Reacher head.
Oh, he loves them.
I love Reacher so much, but I have not even watched it. People want us to do a new Reacher Roundtable for the new season, but I haven't even watched it yet because unfortunately I have a baby and all this.
I got a kid and I finished it.
Well, I don't want to really get into why I haven't because it brings everything down. So I'm just going to say I'm busy, all right?
Because been there, done that regarding a movie. I remember when I had the 5S and getting tired of looking at such a small screen when Samsung had the Note 5 with a much larger screen. Didn't those blow up, though?
Yeah, I think it was those ones.
Yeah, they blew up huge because they're big screen. Everyone wanted to buy them. No. They literally exploded. Yeah, I do I bought a Plus, this time, before I had just the iPhone 12 and I bought the Plus to have a bit of a bigger screen. Yeah.
Patrick, if I did that, it would be he would be like, "Oh, you fucking idiot! Why'd you buy the Plus?"
No, I wouldn't say that at all. I'd say it's a smart decision.
100%. It's like when I bought soccer ticket.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I
This
don't.
thing is huge.
I don't say that. Listen, the stuff I say that about is like when you buy 17 ice cream sandwiches online when you order them to get delivered to your house for like $100-something. That's what. Sure. Not like it's like, I would get the iPhone, but that would make sense.
Like, why you get the Plus? What are you using the Plus? I could just picture it now. People on the Twitch stream, what do you use the Plus for?
But you just say watching stuff like that. It's totally.
I don't watch stuff on my phone. I appreciate art the way it's supposed to be.
I only watch like YouTube videos at night and stuff. I don't watch rarely do I watch TV shows. I watch this. Shout out to this YouTube channel that I watch, by the way. It's called Five Guys FC. It's these like British 7-a-side like rec league soccer. It's a big channel with like 1 million subscribers, but it's just their matches. Like where they have multiple cameras though, and
that's sick.
Yeah, it's super sweet, and it's like there's always huge fights. Like they play these crazy teams. They're like swinging on them and trying to fight them and stuff. Yeah, really, really interesting channel.
I actually swapped iOS to Android for a month. Had to swap the Android due to camera issues. Then Apple introduced the 6 Plus. I returned the Android phone and got the 6 Plus. The camera was good for the time, but I'd never go back to a screen that small. Currently using two 16 Pro Max units. Hopefully
two?
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's using dual screen. Does he say
he says he has two iPhone 16 Pro Maxes. This is a guy disagreeing about the smaller screen being good. When you could get two 16 Pro Maxes.
That's
Pro
like
Max is huge.
Wait, I think it's the same size. I think it is, right? It's the same size as a Plus. I think it's just the Pro.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Pro, but it's big. It's big. It's like the one I have
This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. This thing was gigantic.
Yeah. This
smaller than my penis.
What the hell? What the hell, man? Don't act this way with guests on.
The camera was good for the time, but I'd never go back to that small. Currently using two 16 Pro Max units. Hopefully the 17 Pro Max will be worth upgrading to. So
this guy's hoping that they can take more of his money. He's like, please let me need that phone.
Invent a new thing now.
Yeah, this is really a different thing than, you know what I mean? This is like people who are just compulsively buying this stuff because they need the new stuff, and it's almost like an addiction or whatever because... Sorry, go on.
I'll tell you, Chris, this is my superhero movie thing.
Yeah.
Because a superhero movie comes out, and I'm like, I got to see it before everybody else.
Yeah.
But I also, in the end, don't care what happens in the superhero movie.
Yeah, you know just got to see it.
Yeah,
I just don't want anybody else to see it before me. I don't. I hate thinking that people have stuff before me.
That's interesting. I love seeing a movie early. Like I talk about that all
Superman
the time.
Early.
Oh, I love that. I love sneak preview. I saw sneak preview of Friendship, and that was like the greatest thing ever for me with like all the big fans of Tim Robinson in there. But I love that, but I'm not looking at it like I'm just like, it's exciting for me to be able to do that, but I'm not like I need to do that before anybody else. Like, I know.
Back in the day, I saw Superbad like a month and a half before it came out, and I was just telling my friends like, this fucking movie is the greatest movie ever. And
I guess I kind of am like you. I just realized I'm trying to elevate myself above you, but that's basically what I'm doing too. I'm watching these movies early, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
I know. It feels so good. It feels so good, especially when it's like the movie everybody's seeing. Mm-hmm. And that, like, when like I said, with Superman, like everybody's going to go fucking see Superman.
Can I be honest? I mean, I just like when I was like, I saw a sneak preview of Friendship, I was like, I was bragging so much, hoping you guys would be so impressed. Well, I know I've told Brian, I was like hoping Patrick would be like, "Oh, sick, cool, very cool." Like that's why I said that.
Oh,
so,
I don't go to the movies.
You never do.
When I do, it's like immediately I'm so stressed out. I don't know why. I just hate going to the movies.
Is it like the huge loud sound, like just or the
like,
whole thing?
You know what it is? The only movie theaters that I've gone to in the past like couple years, because every like good movie theater in New York is also a dine-in one. I fucking hate the dine-in.
Yeah, that
I hate
sucks.
like the Alamo Draft House.
I hate that shit too.
I hate it
that.
because you're watching the movie and then it's like the waiter comes by and is like, "Oh, did you get the gochujang sliders?"
And it's like
it's
right
like,
at
no,
the
I didn't.
It's like a really important part of the movie or whatever. And
the food is so good too, where it's like I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, well, fuck, I wish I like now I want to like order those.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, well, now I'm like distracted by like them. Like I think I'm just too ADHD to like fucking do that. You know, I love watching movies on a plane.
Me too. Oh, I watched all of Day of the Jackal on an airplane. That's not a movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
I watched
TV
The
show.
Accountant on a plane when we did our Toronto shows. I watched The Accountant on the way over, became obsessed with it. Went and saw The Accountant 2 in theaters. Yeah, plane movie is when you really get into a plane movie and it really sort of like takes over.
Because you're being held hostage.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, all right, fine. I'll watch the Saturday Night Live movie.
Yes. How was that, by the way? How was that?
Oh, I didn't. I was just pulling that up as an example.
I can't with that.
That's
I
the
can't do
perfect
that.
plane movie, though.
Yeah, it really is. That's a great plane movie.
I
And
would never watch it anywhere else.
Yeah, no way.
You do when you watch that movie. You do take the power back a little bit, right? Like you're like they're taking you hostage, but it's like now I'm kind of taking control of it.
Yeah.
And watching what I want to watch.
What did I watched. I watched all of Monsters University on a plane. I think I was going. Where was I going? I think I was going to San Francisco or something, and I was like, "Huh, pretty good."
Did you see the original?
Yeah, when I was like really young.
My wife and I went to Alaska, and I looked over, and she was watching Beau is Afraid.
Oh,
on the
that
airplane.
movie.
And I was like, why are you watching that?
It's a great movie.
I saw that in the theater, but I saw
too.
it at I saw that at a dine-in, and then I was like, "What?" Like the first like 20 minutes is so stressful, and then it was like I forgot that I ordered chicken sandwich sliders.
There's a place here that
Yeah.
my wife will not go to with me because she says I get mad every time, and I do get mad every time. But I feel like I'm not being like mean or anything. I'm just mad because it's a dine-in place.
Yeah,
The food is so bad.
yeah.
But I told her, I was like, I think the food's good. Let's give it another try. I did this like 6 times, and it was never good.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted it to be good. I wanted to have dinner at the movie theater. I wanted that to happen, and it just couldn't happen. But here's their setup, though. You walk in, the guy that's ripping tickets is also running a full bar.
Oh,
So it takes so long to get in.
yeah.
And then once you're in, if you do order food, they're like, yeah, just come back out in 15 minutes and pick it up. And
Well, the movie's
that-
Oh, they don't
playing?
bring it to the table.
Yeah, no, they
While
don't
the
bring it to the
movie
table.
is playing, you're just supposed to leave.
Yes. And then you'll get out there and they're like, it's not quite done yet. Come back in 5 minutes. It's shocking how bad it is. But it's also very close to my house.
That would make me so mad.
It's
I'd be
crazy.
sitting there just like, is it fucking ready? You know?
I wouldn't like that at all. That's why I'm with
crazy.
Patrick. I'm just like
I
against
curse.
the whole. They don't have a lot of those like in Vancouver. I just want to say I saw Beau is Afraid, and somebody, I think what's his name, Joaquin Phoenix said like, don't take mushrooms and go watch this movie or whatever. Like definitely don't do that. And then I was like, I thought he was like messing around kind of, and he was like trying to wink and say like you should do it. So I took a bunch of mushrooms and went and saw it. And it was like, wow, I live tweeted it actually while it was happening. I got like really high on mushrooms. I really had a good experience, but it was very scary. Like very, very scary.
Oh yeah,
I
the
found it
paint
to be.
drinking scene.
Yeah, man. It was some
Well,
of
that
this-
too. Watching that, and then it's like you see somebody get like coconut shrimp. like what? Like I'm invested in this fucking scene, and then I'm like looking at the coconut shrimp, and I'm like, that looks kind of good.
Yeah, they don't mix, man, and the smells and stuff too.
Yeah,
right. Like the smells of food, like it's just it doesn't mix. It's
the only thing they should have is
popcorn.
fancy popcorn. They should just have like every place should just have like different. If it's a dine-in place like that, it should just be different variations of fancy popcorn.
It should be
giant pretzel.
We have shakers.
Yeah,
we have
pretzel
shakers. You guys have shakers at your?
I think so.
Yeah, we've got shakers,
I don't
and
even know what that
I'm
is.
my go-to is a salt and vinegar shaker on my popcorn. It's really nice. Really
I like
good.
So this person
what was
says-
it? The cheese one.
This person says the thing quote, I'm not upgrading until they make another small phone crowd doesn't seem to grasp is devs are going to go back and revert all their code to render apps on tiny screens. This guy replies, he goes, paraphrasing Field of Dreams, If Apple builds it, they will come.
True.
Have other phones, but still rocking the 2016 SE. Love how it slips easily into my pants pocket, how easy it is to hold, and how it works with the classic standard Apple white wired earbud. Camera's fine, phone calls a peach, and most of my apps run just fine on it. Have a 32-inch TV for movies and TV shows, unlike many.
Shit.
Would never watch them on a phone.
Hey, chill out, man. Chill out with that setup,
32
brother.
inches.
I mean, so you've got a home theater. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making fun of 32 though. To watch movies seems insane to me. Like, that's like a real small TV.
This guy, now they're talking about what to watch movies on. He goes, of course, a 13-inch iPad would be better, but watching a movie on a 6.9-inch screen is easily doable, especially if that's all you have with you and you're using Apple AirPods or AirPods. Or Bose Ultra earbuds.
Oh my God.
Simple to watch a movie during lunch at a cafe or restaurant using the iPhone. Besides, anytime you take video on your phone, you go back and watch it. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. Nobody watches their videos. Ever.
I do sometimes, only the ones of Charlie or whatever, occasionally.
But do you ever watch the concert you went to? Oh, I went to this concert. I filmed a little bit. I'm going to go back and watch it. That doesn't happen.
Listen, I don't actually film at the concert because I like to live in the moment, not like
that's how I am too.
Zombies with their fun. You guys are all like that as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
well, yeah.
cool.
If I'm at a concert, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
What was the last concert you went to, Brian? Metallica.
Deftones.
Oh,
yep, Metallica.
Metallica. By the way, Brian, I shared it on Instagram. There was this video that's circulating of James Hetfield like taking one of his breaks in between songs, and he looks so exhausted, and he's drinking a big coffee, and he's just like sitting down on the steps, and it's like, oh man, he seems like he's maybe nearing the end of this, and I guess I like shared that, so it started feeding me more of that material because I don't follow anyone on Instagram, and it gave me the video of AC/DC. You guys gotta look at this.
AC/DC video is so funny.
I think I've seen this one. The one where it's Angus like playing the Thunderstruck solo.
Yeah, and he's just going and they're so
he's doing the one-handed thing. And it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, man. It's like, really...
let him retire.
It was really funny that like all the comments on that Instagram, because they're saying, people are saying it's time to hang it up or whatever for AC/DC because it's like sad to watch or whatever. And all the comments are these old rock and roll heads like Michael Nolan being like, who dared to tell these living legends when they need to hang it up?
Right?
Well, that's what's funny is... like, most of us want to I want to be done. I don't want to do anything, But those guys, they're having the fucking best time. Their job is having a good time.
Yeah.
And they love doing it. And you can't tell them, like, maybe don't. Like, you're done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Angus Young
Kiss
is
has
so
the right
old.
idea.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Kiss? I've never heard somebody say Kiss has the right idea. So
They
I'm
have the right
interested
idea where they're like, I mean, they're like going, they're on a never-ending farewell tour, pretty much.
Yeah.
And their only thing now is selling Kiss Army merch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an unlimited. They figured out the unlimited money glitch from boomers.
Yes.
They just like
it's
like
true.
they have the fucking. Have you seen the Kiss coffin?
Yes.
Yeah.
The credit card is also
they
a good one.
famously have there's like this crazy like limited edition thing I remember that they were selling for like $75,000, and it was like it was just like a some like keepsake or whatever. And they just have recognized that there's these people who are obsessed with them and that's their whole personality. And they're
get the masks.
Yeah.
Well, there's always that thing where they could franchise Kiss out.
Yeah, because they've changed them out a bunch already, right? Like a bunch.
Yeah.
They just mostly got that. They mostly
just Gene and Paul.
Yeah, Creepy Gene, I think, is mostly running the show. He's
my favorite thing. My favorite thing to look at with old rock bands is the young guys that they like. We had Pat Finnerty on a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, Pat Finnerty's great.
He's so funny, and one of the things he said is when you do one of these tribute bands, or like when like the Guess Who only has like one guy left from the Guess Who, but they always hire like 45 or 50-year-old guys. So that they still look they don't look out of place on
They
stage.
could have
like,
been in the band. They maybe could have been the guys in the band. Whereas, if you have these super young guys, it's really obvious. Like, well, that guy's obviously not an original member.
Like the Journey lead singer.
Yes.
Yeah, you just need good optics sometimes for that. But I guess sometimes it is hard maybe to find like old guys that can play like that and do the touring and stuff.
Have you ever the tour photos of the Beach Boys, like the current lineup, where it's like none of them except most of them are gone, and then it's Mike Love just in the front, and it's all these guys in the Affliction button downs. It's so sick.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
All musicians wear Affliction and pants from the Buckle. It's so. Yeah, because that's just what you're supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to look like that if you're a regular guy.
But the Beach Boys having those kind of guys like Mike Love with those kind of guys is really, really good. Like they couldn't even
sick.
Hey, can you guys throw on some fucking Hawaiian shirts or something? It's kind of our whole thing.
It's so funny. They've got it down to a science, I think, because I said this about when I went to that festival and Korn played.
Oh, yeah.
My brother is like, this is really good, man. I can't believe they're all still together. They're not. Fieldy isn't in the band. He's a bass player. They just hired a fat guy that looked kind of like him, and he's up there just playing the bass like Fieldy. And it's like, you got to hire a fat guy.
That's smart.
You hire another fat guy,
if it's not the main guy or whatever, and you're replacing not the main guy, you got to get a look-alike. It'll most of the people will be like, whatever. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it was like a big, huge, tall, redheaded Irish guy, and then now you got a skinny, little, short Italian. Everyone's gonna be like, what is going on here?
Well, where did
this
he
guy,
go?
I really like these guys are getting into a fight now. We'll get out of here in a minute. I want to read this fight. This guy goes, just because you don't like small phones, it doesn't mean anything. Many people would like to buy smaller phone, but Apple isn't offering one, so they use older small phone or forced to buy whatever available. This guy responds to that. He goes, just because you like tiny phones, it doesn't mean anything. Tolerant of others much?
Your intolerance is showing.
You intolerant bastard.
You want a small phone? I do too. I want to be fair. I don't think technology was supposed to get bigger.
No,
I think it was supposed to get smaller. That's what we wanted. I mean, I'm going to get the Elon Musk brain thing as soon as it's available anyway.
Oh, yeah. I need that.
Yeah. This guy goes, I like my 13 mini a lot. I'll probably keep it until Apple cuts the support or it dies. I'm not expecting Apple to develop a new small phone as a favor to me.
But it would be nice.
I have very little interest in how big phone people feel about small phones.
Oh shit!
I don't understand. This is
so it's of course it's you're a BP, you're a big phone kind of guy. I'm not gonna listen. You obviously don't. I'm trying to think. I think for a while it was getting smaller, right? It feels like it went down. It got pretty small, and then everyone was like, "Oh no, it's getting too small. We can't see the stuff. We want to see the stuff." That's what it felt like, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that what happened was when people started watching stuff on their phones is when it started getting big again.
Yeah. This guy goes, the big phone people do not understand why the small phone people get upset either. It was just stating my preference and why I preferred larger phone, and a little phone person went on the attack.
That's classic little phone. That's classic little phone. Yeah,
always causing fucking trouble.
Small phone complex. Small phone complex. They call it.
No, they love the small phone. They want a teeny tiny phone.
Yeah, they want a phone that's so. I've seen. I don't know what this is from, but it's from a sketch. The guy's got the smallest
Zoolander.
Little phone.
Oh yeah,
Zoolander. That's what I. Yeah, that's
the little tiny one.
Yeah, the tiniest little phone. That's what I picture when these guys are talking about their phones.
I would take one of those. It'd be so sick.
This small phone guy goes...
It would be really easy to lose, though, I feel like.
Yeah.
This small phone guy goes, now even finding pockets big enough is a challenge.
Well, try Jankos. I mean, just get yourself some big... It's simple. Don't get a smaller phone. Get bigger jeans. This guy's got to study fashion as well, because big jeans are actually hugely
They are coming back crazy. Yeah. Janko's doing like campaigns and shit.
Yeah.
Janko's back big.
I thought about getting them, but I'm just like, I can't. First of all, I don't wear any baggy stuff. I wear Lululemon pants and shorts. This guy goes, This isn't an I hate small phones thread, yet you have appeared in the fashion of a troll to negatively express your viewpoint. Way to read the room.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you basically thought you were amongst your people, but you're not, basically.
You appeared in the fashion of a troll.
I love that.
Sick.
Sir, you've appeared in the fashion of a troll. This guy goes, yes, awesome. But these threads these threads are by and for small phone users. We don't bomb big phone threads and talk about how lousy big phones are. So this is a war.
This is a war between small phones and big phones. I did not realize. Like, honestly,
I had no idea that this was a big fight.
Because, and it feels like big phones are winning at the moment, right? It feels like small phones are really struggling to have any kind of.
Yeah, they don't. I haven't seen a small phone in a long time.
I have not seen a small phone. Well,
I'm
Brian,
a small phone guy.
You're a small phone guy. I'm a big phone guy.
I am. I want the smallest.
This is the perfect size for me. This one.
That's too big. But
that's too big?
I think it is. I think it should be a touch small. Like that guy that put it in a Ziploc bag. He's got the right idea.
You just want to put your phone in a bag.
I don't want to put my phone in a bag.
This is actually
if I did that, I'd go see Louis C.K. and get a yonder bag.
That's the wait. You use Louis C.K. as the reference for yonder bag. I think he usually gets referenced in a different way. They usually say Chappelle or Rogan for the yonder bags.
Oh, Rogan's doing the yonder bags too.
At the mothership they do the. That's you've not been out to the mothership to do Kill Tony.
I went next to it.
But you should. You didn't, and you didn't think that you would
wasn't
go sign
open.
up for. Because if I went to the mothership or anywhere near the mothership, I would be fucking so. It would
I got
be
a
so
picture
cool
out in front of it. I think
to get on
picture
Kill
of me
Tony.
and Dan Licata.
Do you know?
He's the best.
He came out. He's been.
He
on
came
the
out to He came out to Columbus and had me show him around for a project.
Oh yeah,
and I was like. I'm going to take him to all these like cool places and stuff. And he was like, I'm actually kind of looking for boring places. Yeah. So I just ended up taking him
Take me to Skyline Chili.
Yeah.
It was for Joe Pera's show, right?
Yeah. They're making a show about a guy from Ohio because Joe Pera stayed in Columbus. And like he said, it was like kind of a crummy condo or something, but it was right across the street from an Indian mound burial ground. And he thought it was so crazy to be in like these new mixed use, like right across from like a thing that's like a very real thing. This guy goes,
"Oh my God."
They're talking about the bezels now. And he goes, I'd rather wear a shirt without a spot on it than a shirt with a spot on it. Plus Touch ID. So the black thing at the top is a very big deal with people. On your iPhone, this stupid black thing up top.
Oh, yeah.
They hate it.
Why?
The big phone people hate it. And so do the small. The small phone people use it as a reason to get at the big people. You know what I mean? So that's why this guy goes, I'd rather wear a shirt without a spot on it than a shirt with a spot on it, which, by the way.
What does that mean?
Show me the shirt. I mean, I wear shirts with all kinds of stuff on.
I think he's saying like a stain. They're referring to that black thing as like a stain.
It's annoying. And this guy goes, plus Touch ID is better than Face ID. Imagine a movie theater screen with a notch or an island. Imagine watching TV with a notch or an island on it. It's ridiculous. I'll never buy a Mac with a notch. I'm holding on to my SE3 until they release a full screen iPhone.
But what happens when it stops working? What do you do? What are you going to do then?
Probably going to just hold on to it to a full screen.
Yeah.
Chris, we're trying to get a full screen iPhone.
I mean, I've never really noticed it. I've noticed it, but it's like it doesn't really obstruct very much of your view of the screen.
Yeah. No, it annoys me. I will say that. And finally, our last post for this very fun episode, this guy goes, Apple may care about diversity, but they forgot about the diversity of hand sizes.
Okay.
Now, I made sure that was real.
Yeah.
The guy checked they're very real. They're saying like, Apple does these DEI things, but they don't even fucking care about my small hands.
It does. Okay. I thought he was complaining about big hands because when I did have the 12 Pro, I developed I would have to hold it like this.
Yeah.
And I developed this lump right here.
I'm trying to
on your finger.
I'm
Yeah,
the
I
same
know.
way.
I stopped the way I stopped holding it that way.
Yeah.
because I noticed it was like I was like, oh, this probably isn't good for my finger or whatever.
Yeah.
So I started holding it in like a different
I had
way.
to do, I sized down because of how fucking big the lump got. It was like this, and it had like, it was like a phone callus.
You say you sized down?
Yeah, this is
That's
the.
I'm a big phone guy.
I thought I
so
had an ally. I thought I had a big phone ally on the call.
No, I sized down.
Fuck.
That's sad.
Yeah, sorry.
You small phone people.
I'm a medium phone guy.
You just said you're
I'm
a
in the
small
middle.
phone guy,
I'm
Brian.
a big. Well, I am. That's the thing. I
They keep
am
giving me
one.
big ones.
They keep giving me big ones, and you know I love my phone.
I know you love big ones as well. You love to suck on them.
I gotta fuck. Oh, we're not talking about the titty thing. We're talking about my big, huge penis.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening.
Patrick. It's a podcast about lists. Do you got anything you would like to plug?
I guess. I mean, I'm doing some shows in New York. I got a show at Life World. It's me, my friend Alex Forrest, and my friend Neil Linsky.
Well, I would say almost certainly this will come out after that from the way we record.
Yeah.
But when does it come out? Let's check.
That show's July 13th.
I think this will be out by then.
Okay.
So
It
next.
might be even then. Hey,
Hey.
I'm gonna be promoting it. Check me out online.
This will be on the 8th.
Oh, this will be on the
Okay.
8th. Perfect. That's actually
All right.
perfect. So, yeah, if you live in New York, obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, most of our audience probably knows Patrick.
Couple
But
of
yeah,
East Coast.
check. He's very funny. We haven't had on, who have we not had on from the podcast? There's one
I know
person.
you had Caleb on.
Yeah, we had
but
Caleb. We
you're
haven't
like-
had Cam. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta get Cameron on.
We got to
Caleb-
get Cameron on. Yeah.
And I
Cameron
feel
is
so
a guy
guilty.
expert.
I feel so guilty because Cameron did not. It got to talk about poop.
No, Caleb.
Caleb died. He got to talk about poop because we were doing museum guys and we were reading reviews of museums. And you're not going to believe this, but there's crap all over the place in those things.
Yeah.
So you didn't get as gross of an episode as usual. I did right before.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talk about poop on our show all the time. It was refreshing. It was refreshing to not talk about poop.
Yeah, this was a
We
very
did fart
tame.
guys. We did fart
Fart
guys.
guys.
Yeah, and it was so divisive.
Yeah.
That like I'm nervous to play anymore because I'll tell you about the fartologist when we get out of here. We'll
Yeah.
see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.